2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. With Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony alongside, I'm Kevin Harlan at the table. And from the sidelines, it's our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Well, thanks very much. Now, you know Giannis Antetokounmpo has one of sports' best nicknames, the Greek Freak. He said, when I first heard it, I was like, what's going on? Why am I a freak now? But then I realized it was about my athleticism and the things I can do. And so I embraced the nickname. I love it, and it's a part of me now. Kevin?
It's a terrific one. David, thanks. He does stand out. Wow. Veteran players are well represented, Greg, in this one. And all that experience on the court only adds to the intrigue.
Yeah, and it should make for a more polished game overall. More discipline, less mistakes, just high IQ basketball.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. They've got Ayton. Durant is out there with C.J. Miles. Then it's Holiday. And it's Simons in at the 2-guard. And for Milwaukee, we've got Ilyasova. He's out there with Allen. Harrell is out there with Baker. And it's Kalaitzakis in at the shooting guard. And so the Milwaukee Bucks get the first points of the ballgame. That's a 2 from Simons. Got a piece of it. And it's the Bucks on the break. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
And great hustle to turn that block shot into a fast break opportunity. Big-time play on both ends.
Milwaukee's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Baker with the bucket.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, coach has to be thrilled. You can draw up all the X's and O's you want, but guys have to go out there and execute with enthusiasm. 0 for 3, not the start they're looking for.
The Bucks keep it going. A new 14-second clock. And he's good on the 3-ball. Baker's got 5.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Pulls up. And another basket for Milwaukee.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. The Bucks making a switch here. Mamu Kelishvili is checked in. And this is where the power rankings sort of lock in as we begin to look toward the postseason. Take a look at the Spurs. They ascend up the list to number 3 with some spirited play.
And when you look at Milwaukee, they believed they were the best team entering the year. Others believed it too, and we've seen nothing to dissuade that assumption.
It's blocked. Passes it to Kalaitzakis. Nice form on the 20-footer. He's got 8.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end. And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open. Well, I played for the New Jersey Nets, and look, they made that move across the Hudson back in 2012, relocating to Brooklyn, which I think was the right move.
Here's Baker, and again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Excellent all-around performance so far against the big lead.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Timeout called the Nets.
Now we get a chance to check out Ersan Ilyasova. The past month has been surreal. First in rebounding, and he pressures the ball and forces turnovers at a rate that's remarkable. How about second in the league in steals per game?
And just going back real quick to the fact that he's tops in the league in rebounds, what a tremendous feat. What a monster he is in the paint. Now, here's Simons. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game. And well over a decade in Brooklyn for the Nets. Richard, what kind of impact has that move had on the franchise?
Well, look, it's been great. The arena is fantastic. The fan base is growing. And more importantly, their ability to attract top-tier free agents like KD and Kyrie. They do not join the Nets if they're still in Jersey.
And that one's good. MILWAUKEE.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And it's Simons missing.
They timed up the layup perfectly. The D saw it develop and got there to bother the shot.
Drills the three-pointer.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Now here's Durant. He's still scoreless so far in this one.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. It's colder than cold. But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
Here's Simons following the 3 by Milwaukee. The wide open look here for Holiday. And again, it's the Nets missing.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Allen, that's good.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now here's Ayton. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now he averages nearly 12 points a game. And it's Miles missing. And it's the Bucks ball. Pass to Jenkins. Here's Baker. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
This man is on fire. His team is winning, and it doesn't get better than that.
The shot by Holiday, no good.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up to three-pointers, but not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps up.
And the Nets with possession here. Following the 3 by Milwaukee. Off the left rim and out.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
No one covering. Baker's got 28 points for the game.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc. Finally, after all those clanks, someone comes through for them.
Yeah, the lid's now off, guys. Maybe they can rattle off a few more in a quick order.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
We'll see if they can keep this pace. Not sure they can win it by relying on just the 3.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Holiday gets the bucket.
And with a good array of moves, Holiday can pull up for jumpers because he keeps defenders guessing.
Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Outside, KD. Back to Holiday. From deep. Rebound, Milwaukee.
See, what a rough quarter for him. Nothing seemingly going his way.
Baker. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate. They're losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Now, Ilyasova. Following Drew Holiday's 3-point attempt. And that one's good. MILWAUKEE.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Now here's Allen. He has been a nice option for them offensively, and he's averaging more than 17 points a game. And the 3 ball is good.
And they are shooting the lights out from distance here early.
Here's Simons. Here's the break. Here's Ilyasova, and Ilyasova throws it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
From deep, Miles. Rebound, Milwaukee. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Even with all that noise, when they had the ball, it never rattled them. Their offense was in tune like it was a home game.
And Holiday's nimbleness gets him to the hoop on that one. His athletic ability is off the chart. And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
He takes it in, doesn't get it to drop for him. And the Nets with possession here. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
Well, I felt like they were never on the same page defensively in that one. Gave up way too many easy shots.
Boy, they looked like they were asleep on that end of the floor. No one was talking. No one was paying attention. Yeah, it was rough. He's been in the zone from the tip. 4 of 5 already. Sheesh.
And again, no good by Brooklyn. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing. They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
That's 4 turnovers out of them already. Sloppy play in the early going.
Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for the Bucks. Jordan comes in for Grayson Allen. Then for the Nets, Ben Simmons, he's checked in for 8. Nicholas Claxton comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Fulton for Anthony Simons. Kelly Tykes has gotten everything to drop so far, shooting 4 of 4. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Ilyasova passes to Baker. That one, no good. And Brooklyn will come the other way. And Holiday has it in the corner. Can they get it? And too long on the shot.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Bucks? 58 seconds left to play here in the first. Back to Fultz. Clock at 6. Ball's knocked loose. It's rebounded by Jordan.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
2 points. That one goes.
And when we think about the excitement that Jordan brings to the game, but what about the offensive fundamentals? The man is a perfectionist.
And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
Jump ball call.
Here's Baker. Non-stop scoring machine here. Good. That's another bucket. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy. No, it's scary because he's just been a matchup nightmare in this game. He's eaten up anybody they've thrown at him.
From deep, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. Guys, we've seen the Bucks really take control here early.
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
They're playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
And so Simmons will bring it up for the Nets. When this game is done, they'll be off to Orlando, and they'll take on the Magic. That matchup falls in the middle game of this 3-game trip. So with Nash sitting on the bench, this is Mike Budenholzer's lineup. We've got Baker, Antetokounmpo out there with Ilyasova. Then it's Jordan. And it's Kelly Tykes in at the 2-guard spot. Here's Fultz. Following the 3 by Milwaukee. Can't drop it in from the right block. From deep, Antetokounmpo. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
They double him with Giannis. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. From downtown, connects from three-point range. Baker's got 57 points.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
The pass to Holiday. Back to Fultz to stop the run. Good D by Jordan. The Bucks have gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Here's Baker, and got it! Another basket. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Power down with both hands.
I'll be honest, he's having a better quarter than a lot of my nights back when I played.
Now here's Fultz. D right on him. To the inside, and stolen by Ilyasova. Fast break, here they come. And that one is stuffed right through.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Now here's Fultz. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Atlanta. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Ilyasova. Ilyasova's got 8 rebounds in this game. Launches a 3, and again Milwaukee with the triple.
This is that modern big man play. Tall guys who are comfortable draining shots from deep.
Outside Holiday. Double team on Holiday, and stolen by Ilyasova. Here's Jordan. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And you can just see the extraordinary competitiveness. MJ staying laser focused after absorbing the contact.
3 on 3. That's good from Ilyasova on the assist by Jordan. Ilyasova's got 5 points in the quarter. The Nets have gone 0 of 4 in the second quarter. Obviously, that needs to change. They could use a bucket, and it's blocked by Jordan.
And one of the league's most effective shot blockers from that guard position. Jordan can do it in help defense or on the ball. Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
And they double up Simmons, and wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. We've seen some kids go directly from high school, RJ, to the G League. How do you think that's working out so far?
Green and Kuminga sure look good. And look, I think for a small select group of individuals, they should go and start working on their profession. No different than a musician, a tennis player. You should go and start focusing on your profession. But for other players, they need college development. I needed college for 3 years, and then that is what helped me become a better pro.
Here is Miles following the bucket by the Bucks.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
And just taking his frustration out on the rim, he ends a huge run by Milwaukee.
Antetokounmpo trying to free himself up. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
And wasn't sure he could keep up the pace he set from three-point range in that first, but boy, has he ever.
And there's the foul that goes on Ilyasova. That is his first foul of the game. Fred VanVleet is checked in for the Bucks. And then for Brooklyn, Durant comes in for Markelle Fultz. And it's Simons in for Drew Holiday.
He's just basically a body out there right now, nothing else. The team is struggling, and he hasn't been able to help them out at all.
And there's the strength and determination VanVleet's known for. He battles nonstop.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
An 89% free throw shooter puts him right there among the league's best from the line.
Now, here's Simons. 20 points for him last game against Atlanta.
And how about the passing? We've seen this from him. He's just absolutely shredding the D to pieces right now. He's been held scoreless tonight, really just unable to make any sort of impact.
And great find by VanVleet. He's in control of this offense and generally makes good decisions.
Pass to Simmons. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Simmons gone 1 of 3 on the night. Antetokounmpo.
Oh, my goodness.
Man.
An amazing athlete. The length, speed, the Giannis is borderline impossible to guard when he is playing downhill.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And there's the drive.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Miles sets the screen for Simons. And again, no good by Brooklyn. And he jams it with authority.
Oh, Kevin, not a petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunnies. Now, here's Simons. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
And there comes a point when, for the team's sake, you might want to move it. He's hurting him with all of these misses.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Here's Simmons. Last time out, he had 13 points. Here's Baker. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
Now here's Simmons. Tight defense on him. That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. And let's look now at which teams have been the hottest offensively for the past 10 games. The Bucks #1.
Yeah, what an impressive run for this club. Everybody seems to be in a rhythm in terms of scoring, and they are putting up some big numbers.
Knocked away. Stolen by Van Fleet. Driving inside.
Just no chance there for the defense. Major size disadvantage. He's got no business trying to stop that slam. Just get out of the way.
And Fred VanVleet, a player who has always shot well from outside.
And Kevin VanVleet has continued to kind of take on more of an offensive load. Increased his volume while maintaining efficiency. Not every player able to do that. He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
And here is Simmons following the three-pointer by Antetokounmpo. To the wing on the left. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
That's a jump ball.
Here's Baker. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. Antetokounmpo.
A shot like that is a polite way to say, hey, coach, bench me.
Not only a terrible shot, but also at the worst possible time. That's just not a good idea.
Passes it to Simons. And again, it's the Nets missing. Here's Baker, covered by Simons. Baker with the bucket.
Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
Poked away, and Simmons kicks to Durant. And up the court come the Bucks on the break.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
It's caused them to pull away a bit. Let's see if they can keep the train on the tracks.
Now here's Durant. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And there's the call on Durant. That is his first foul of the game. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Jordan. And the Nets making a change here as well. Andre Ayton's checked in for Kevin Durant.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Here's Claxton. He's coming off a 10-point game against Atlanta.
He's more than chipped in on the glass as well. Just a tremendous effort last time out.
And at his size, all Simmons needs is prime time positioning,
and he's golden. A fantastic dunker.
It's the Nets now, following the bucket by the Bucks. And here we go. Fast break. Van Vliet's got it. From deep, Ilyasova. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got 3 assists in the game. Simons, the pass to Simmons. They push it up 4 on 3. Here's Baker. Connects again. That's 91, an incredible feat.
This is just flat out insane.
Inside to end the run. And it's Simons missing.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far. And this offense is in a perfect rhythm. And you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
A dominating first half of basketball, and so far it hasn't been close. Bucks ahead, delivering the blowout. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. KD, moments of frustration for you early. What are you seeing out there?
Well, I missed a lot of shots. I'm just trying to be aggressive. I'm missing wide open threes and some shots I normally hit, so I just got to continue to keep being aggressive. My teammates looking for me. We got to do a better job on the defensive end.
Hey, man, I'm sure those shots will start to fall in the second half. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
Thanks for joining us, everyone. Let's first take a gander at the rest of the NBA schedule for the night and what's in store. It'll be the Golden State Warriors up against the Pacers in Indianapolis. That one gets started at 8 p.m. Eastern Time.
And this could be a fairly competitive one.
And keeping things moving, what a tremendous first-half performance for the Milwaukee Bucks.
You know, I almost feel bad for that offense. They're trying to contest the outside shot, but no matter what they do, they're getting decimated by the 3-ball.
I like how you almost feel bad for him, Kenny. Like
Yes.
You are almost showing a bit of empathy. That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more Hoops action.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And so Holiday will bring it up for the Nets. Getting underway in the second half, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd. And Bernie Simons out there with Holiday. And it's Durant. Then there's Ayton. And it's Miles in at the 3 spot.
Oh, fellas, that was a vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Simons from outside. Rebounded by the Bucks. Baker's got 5 rebounds tonight. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
The Bucks have shot just 1 free throw earlier, 1 for 1 in the game. And you hear the term point forward. But then, Greg, you had Magic Johnson, 6'9", but still a point guard. So what's the difference?
Well, when you talk about a point forward, it's someone whose versatility extends to their playmaking. Magic is the rare talent who redefined the point guard position.
Is it possible to rest too much? Because he hasn't been able to get into a groove since coming back in.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
They've had great execution, and what stands out is that they're just taking what the defense gives them, not forcing anything.
Shoots, and there are the Bucks with another bucket.
Defense, for me, just hasn't made the commitment to sprint back in transition, and that's why you see such a huge differential in fast break points.
And Durant gets double teamed. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Here's Baker, and he slams it one-handed.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Oh, yeah, I can't agree more. They haven't missed.
Now, here is Holiday. 5 points in the game. They need this. Rebound by Ilyasova. Ilyasova's got the glass covered here. Oh, my goodness. What a play.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Antetokounmpo, and the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Showcasing his skills with that slam.
He knows how to put the exclamation point on those, doesn't he? My goodness. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Here's Van Vliet.
Oh, wow. Yes! Oh, tricky play by Van Vliet to beat the close coverage, slipping past there for the finish.
Simons, the pass to Ayton. That one wide left. And it's the Bucks ball. Haven't given up any points here in the second half. Antetokounmpo trying to free himself up. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Over to the left wing. Hits it from three-point range. Ilyasova's got 19 points.
He is getting everything he wants. The defense is seemingly powerless to slow him down. It's sad.
Ayton, the pass to Simons. The kick out to Holiday. Shot clock at 6. And here's Miles outside. The rebound by Baker. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Jacks up a 3. Connects again from distance.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. Feeds it to Miles. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Antetokounmpo's got 6. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Bucks. Outside Holiday. To the left side wing. Ayton, the pass to Simons. And it's blocked. That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. A different look for Milwaukee. Bogut comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And Allen subbed in for Fred Van Vliet. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Fultz, he's checked in for Anthony Simons. 2 on the clock. Outside Holiday. Milwaukee with the rebound.
He knocked down a 3 in the first quarter, but he's still been unable to connect from deep past the break. Great recognition of the mismatch and using the smaller defender, Porter out.
Now here is Holiday. He's got 5. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Here's the lob to the hoop. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. From deep, Ilyasova. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
And guys, they've allowed an embarrassing number of points off those turnovers.
Fultz, the pass to Holiday. Lobs it up for Holiday. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
And that one, good.
Despite his relatively quiet night, they are still winning, and that just shows this team is more than just about one guy.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Brooklyn with the ball. Following the 3 by Milwaukee. Holiday with the 3. Rebounded by the Bucks. Allen's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And it's Allen with the jam.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, I credit some of that to their communication out on the floor. They are attacking as a unit. And with his team trying to trim this margin, his struggles this quarter, they're not helping things.
Oh, and how about squeezing the orange as tight as he could there before the stuff?
Yeah, no way he's going to lose that thing on the way up. Holiday with the 3. The rebound by Baker. Baker's got 8 rebounds in this game. The 3 hits the 3-point bomb. Baker's got 16 points here in the second half.
Goodness, this man is ripping 3 after 3. An incredible display of shooting.
Ilyasova gets the bucket.
No hesitation at all in transition, and they have a huge margin in that department.
Fultz dishes to Holiday. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team. And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
And stolen by Ayton. Lays it up and banks it in.
And padding that field goal percentage, just hard to stop Ayton when he gets the ball that deep.
For his position, DeAndre Ayton is exceptionally well equipped.
Yeah, are you talking about those long arms, that 7'6" wingspan? Yeah, those will help you knock away a few shots or pluck down a few rebounds out of the air. That is no question.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
No good from Durant. Here's Milwaukee now. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Allen, that's good.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Now here is Holiday. 5 points in the game.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
And it's Fultz with the ball for Brooklyn. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And if they want to mount a comeback here, they need him to get going. It's just that simple.
And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way. So for the Nets, Simmons checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Nicholas Claxton comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Brown in for C.J. Miles. Now here is Holiday. He's one of the better scorers in the league, averaging almost 25 points a game. Here's Bogut. That one drops for him. Bogut's got 4 points now in the quarter.
I'll tell you what, handling the ball extremely well for a 7-footer. Bogut creating on that play.
And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Holiday.
And while we've got a chance, let's check out the stats for Antetokounmpo. He's right around 13 points a night, 4 assists, and 5 rebounds. But you look at all that, and really it doesn't give you the entire picture of his impact defensively.
Just in general, numbers don't tell the whole story with defense. Guys like him, you have to watch to understand his impact.
Fultz finds Simmons. Holiday with the 3. So it looks like the Nets will retain possession here. Now let's quickly bring up the list of point guards whose steal totals in the second half of the season have really been standing out. Drew Holiday fourth.
And not only are these players tremendous at picking a ball handler's pocket, but as terrific point guards, they also know how to jump into passing lanes and get a steal or deflection that way as well.
Yeah, it's just not their quickness or their hands that have them at the top of the list. It's their defensive instincts that set them apart.
1:22 left in the third quarter of the game. Brown against Antetokounmpo.
Have mercy. Wow. It's just stellar court vision by Bogut. Sees the defense is unbalanced and then finds the open man.
They're struggling to keep up.
And we'll see if they can turn things around, Kevin. On this trip, they can't continue to come up empty.
Well, his shooting is unfortunately not helping things. And his lack.
And again for 3.
And all game long, the threes have been pouring in for him. There is no stopping his shot.
And this is already a game he'll never forget. He's trying to make it a game that the world never forgets. Here's Fultz following the 3 by Milwaukee. And it's Brown missing. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Allen finds Ilyasova. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
That's his third 3 of the half after putting up a pair before halftime. Fantastic shooting display from him.
Holiday, that's tipped. Here's Bogut. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Bogut's got 6.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
And so it's Milwaukee holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. Defensively, they... How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page, woo.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. So with Jordan on the bench, this is Mike Budenholzer's lineup. Ilyasova out there with Bogut. Then there's Allen. And it's Hernan Gomez in at the 3, the small forward. Pass to Sharp. That's tipped. It's stolen by Hernan Gomez. And Ilyasova throws it down.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. Now the pass to Fultz. No good with the triple. Here's Baker. Good. Another from 3.
He is unstoppable here. Hits again from beyond the arc.
What a historic night for him. Shooting the ball, he now stands GA by himself for 3rd place in most threes all time. No one near Fultz as he lets it go. And just miss after miss right now. The Bucks have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the 4th quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Baker with the bucket.
And what's gotten into him today? This is getting ridiculous.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Outside Thomas. Back to Fultz. 3-pointer. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Milwaukee's gone 2 for 2 from 3-point land to start the 4th quarter. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
It's stolen by Allen. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. And again, it's Milwaukee converting.
Pressuring the ball and making a play that created the opportunity.
And as soon as they got the steal, it was off to the races. This is the aggressive mindset that the coaching staff encourages them to maintain.
Milwaukee has gotten off to a great start from 3-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating.
Oh, wow!
That is powerful.
And really nimble down the floor there. Bogut loses his man.
Richard, I know you've been to Africa. Your mom did a lot of great work there. How gratifying is it to see the investment that the NBA now is making over there?
Well, I look at how basketball changed my life and allowed me to accomplish so many great things. And then the more people that have the opportunity to allow basketball to change their lives, you got Basketball Without Borders, you have academies in basketball, you now have the Basketball Africa League. It's great to see these opportunities extended to more people across the globe. That's why basketball is a global game.
Really their own worst enemy right now with all these turnovers.
For Brooklyn, they've gotten off to a rough start in the 4th quarter, going 0 for 4 so far. Round kicks to Fultz to end the drought. Tipped away.
Oh, a tough quarter for him offensively. He hasn't been able to give his...
Oh, look out! Look out!
Now that's how you finish.
Yeah, just a forceful finish there. Bogut has that natural power.
Fultz the pass to Iguodala, and it's blocked. Here's Hernan Gomez, and finished off by Hernan Gomez.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Pass to Fultz, takes the three, and again, no good by Brooklyn. Here's Allen, and Allen slams it in.
You know, didn't need two hands for that slam. One will do just fine.
You're right. He can save the other hand for the next time. And now it's Allen running. He can go all the way. He had a nice open look right there. Ilyasova's got 5 points now in the quarter.
He has a lot of points from long range this half. He's taken advantage of a really tired defense. And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. It's stolen by Allen. The three. They grab their own miss. Passes to Baker. From outside the arc. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And guys, the offensive rebounding really has stood out here this half. All those second chance points are helping them maintain that lead.
Fires for three, and another three for Milwaukee.
That guy is perfect from the field, making major contributions to this lead.
Here's Sharp, and then Sharp with the dunk.
And how about the vision of Fultz there? He's skilled at getting his teammates going with his passing.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. Brooklyn making some changes. Ayton, he's checked in for Sharp. Kevin Durant comes in for Andre Iguodala. And it's Simons in for Thomas. Here's Kalaitzakis. Knocks down the three ball. Kalaitzakis has got 19 points.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Harrell, that's good.
It just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Milwaukee, another fast break opportunity here, and slam dunk by Allen.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Fultz finds Simons. Back to Fultz. Pass to Durant. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Fultz. Will it go? The rebound by the Bucks. Kalaitzakis has got 5 rebounds tonight. It's good for his 8th consecutive basket in only 8 tries. Wow. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Allen. Jumps up. And it's Durant with the rebound.
Why? Just why? Come on, man. Save that one for practice.
And Simons wide open. He'll fire. Offline with the baseline jumper. Allen for the three. And another three for Milwaukee.
First three of the half. Second of the game. Can he heat up?
The pass to KD. And again, it's the Nets missing.
And I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the three, but he just couldn't get it to go. Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. The wide open look for Durant. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Here's Baker. Again, what an avalanche.
He is simply unconscious here tonight. Nobody can stop him right now.
GA, the points keep coming, and he's climbing up that scoring ladder. 3rd on the list, well in sight. Here's Kalaitzakis. It's number 9 to fall. He's only taken 10 shots. And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. Ball stolen. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball,
Fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes. Need to break. That's just textbook right there.
The shot from 20 feet away. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Stolen by Allen. And Allen with the slam.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Ugh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. Knocked loose. Milwaukee, another fast break opportunity here.
Well, so often we see this transition buckets off turnovers.
And there's no defense for that. Live ball turnovers, they are the worst.
And the Nets miss again.
You know what? He's got to look to get other guys involved. The three-point.
And good! There's another.
And that ties in for third all-time scoring for a single game. What an incredible performance.
Absolutely. A game not to be forgotten. He has put on a show. Here's Baker. And another one falls. Amazing.
And that score moving him clear into third all-time for scoring in a game.
Well, G.A., you just knew it was a matter of time the way he's been playing. I'm sure he's not finished either. And too much time in the lane, they get called for the 3-second violation. Simmons checked in for DeAndre Ayton.
Now in the lineup for the Nets.
There's 57 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Baker, and there are the Bucks with another bucket.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Tries it from 19, and all around the rim that time before dropping in. Ilyasova's got 34 points. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. KD, he's open, and it's sent back by Allen. There's Harrell. Oh, my!
Nice finish. And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.